My name is Adrian, and today we're going to show you how to replace the clutching belt or the clutch belt on our Venom X22GT 250. We're going to go through the entire process step by step. So basically, this is what the whole bike looks like, and we're going to be working on this section right here. Okay. For the first step, we're going to have to remove this entire cover here, which is simple because we only need a 10mm socket, like this one here. You can use it with your impact driver or with a wrench, a ratchet. Well, it's simple. We're going to remove these two screws here, these two screws, and set them aside. For the next step, what we need to do is find our 19mm socket, and for this, it will be a bit more necessary to use an impact drill to make it easier to remove the fan, which is this part here, the front roller, as you can see. For this step, we're going to use our 19mm socket, which is the same as a 3/4 inch socket. These two sizes are interchangeable and will both fit the nut perfectly. Take your chosen socket and place it onto the nut you see here, making sure it fits snugly over the nut before you begin. Once the socket is in place, you can start to turn it to loosen and remove the nut from its position. This is actually a pretty simple repair because apparently you only need, well, two tools. Similarly, to put it back together, we're going to make a new video and it's also going to be very easy, very similar to this one. So, basically this is the whole process. If your clutching belt is broken or snapped, this is how you remove it. Yeah. Hi, I'm Adrian, mechanic at Venom Motorsports, and today we're going to learn how to replace our clutch belt or clutching belt on our X22GT 250cc, a really good engine. We're going to work in this area right here, okay? Okay. This is also a pretty simple video, since you don't need too many tools to do this job. As the first step, we're going to try to locate our clutching belt, and figure out roughly where it needs to go. For this, you really don't need much. You just have to try to get the belt over here, and maybe it won't want to go up to the other part of the roller, to the separator that's right here. So, oh shit, what you need to do is the following to get our belt into this position. There are two ways to do it. Usually when our clutch press is new, they tend to be a bit stiff. If that's not the case, you just need to try pressing it a little to make the belt stretch and reach this position, to get it over here. So, let me see. Sometimes, when the press is very tight and difficult to open by hand, it can be helpful to use a flathead screwdriver as a tool to assist you. In situations like this, you should select a flathead screwdriver that fits comfortably in your hand and is the right size for the job. Carefully insert the tip of the screwdriver into the small gap or opening of the press, making sure to do this gently to avoid causing any damage. Then, slowly and carefully twist or lever the screwdriver to help open the press. Always take your time and be cautious to ensure your safety and to prevent any harm to the press itself. Basically, that's the most complicated step in doing this. After that, we just need to put the cover on our roller or our fan. We put on the washer, the spacer, and the nut. To tighten this, we need to use our 19mm impact wrench because we no longer use the other one. The other old tool, which is a press to keep this from turning. So, We take our 3/4 or 19 millimeters. Simple. Basically, that's all you have to do. Here's the cover. This really isn't too complicated. We just put it back over here. We make sure it sits properly. And we have 2 screws, which are the only ones that go in. With these 2 right here. This one can be a bit tricky. Since it has a slightly bigger gap, there's a space between the screw and the thread. It's about this much space, so sometimes it's a little tricky to get it right on the first try. Let's see if I can do it on the first try. If not, well, you just have to try to wiggle it or figure out where the thread is so the screw can fit in. We're going to use a socket. We're going to use a 10 millimeter socket, and then we'll tighten it. It's the same process on the other side, so it might take a little time to get them in. But don't worry, don't get frustrated. It's not impossible. And that's it. That's how you tension. Hey, what do you call it? A plush belt, a plush and belt from our X22GT.